At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello.
And welcome
to BB on Blast.
BB24.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz. And this episode is sponsored by... Crisps! And Luke Stammen, right?
Yes, Luke. Good old Luke.
Are these dedicated from Luke or are they from everyone? Because I saw a bit of confusion in the messaging.
I think the crisps were solely from Luke, but the moon lamp, which he also got, was from everyone.
So we got Lay's, genuine American Lay's. Not in the big bag that...
No, I feel we've been undersold here.
What's the name again? Taylor eats from.
7 million packets. Yes.
How many grams 52 grams in a pack. That's bigger than
more than ours.
Yeah.
We only get 35.
But they are crinkle cut and they are heavier than a normal crisp, aren't they?
Gaz hasn't tried any yet. I've tried the really salted ones.
Yeah, we've got India's Magic Masala. That's what I'm really looking forward to trying. We've got Spanish Tomato Tango.
Jack had those earlier.
And we've got...
Very strong.
Fuck knows why. Classic salted.
I had those earlier and they were nice.
We can't get this here.
No, and we have the sour cream ones, but you hate sour cream.
Not even sour cream. Cream and onion it is.
Oh, I like those ones.
Will you?
Yeah, I like those.
Do you like cool Doritos as well?
No.
Oh, sounds similar.
But I don't like the texture of
Doritos. Taste
like...
profile.
Doritos taste like cardboard.
Do you know, actually, we can't get these crinkle salted ones here, but they do have these in Thailand, so I guess they're probably quite similar. What the hell? Is that like yen?
Yeah. What's happening?
What's that price point on there?
For the audio listeners.
It's like an alien-looking symbol above the 20, and it says before the 20, and it's got a hashtag after it. What's that all about?
Listen, it's not just these crisps Luke sent. He also sent us honestly about 150 packets of Walker's crisps.
Do you know what? This says imported here, so I feel like he bought UK. I feel like he bought this from a UK supplier.
Oh, well that's good because then it's less post and packaging and everything, isn't it? But yeah, when next time you come around to my house, we're going to swimming in crisps. Honestly, I'm going to be so fat. I'm trying to lose weight.
Well, you did say you eat 10 packets a day.
I used to when I was a kid. Honestly, I'm going to this wedding next weekend. I've been trying to lose weight. I have actually lost 4 or 5 pounds.
What's that mean in real numbers again?
Nice. Well, that's the numbers I go with, the oldie weldy numbers.
Pounds and ounces.
Know. Anyway.
Well, congratulations on that. It's probably more stress than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah, it's grief, but still, we'll take what we can get.
But you have been physically exercising. You did get a kettlebell. You have been using the old public gym equipment in the park.
I do use that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's a gif of me on that machine. Unfortunately, but that's another matter. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about BB24.
Can we just get some thoughts on the week before we go into it?
Yeah, I want to talk about this sexual activity also.
Oh yeah, there's that. There's also the fact that like Lay's have started tweeting about Taylor. Finally, it's happening.
The poster girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Alex Sibley and the
Domestos.
Mr. Muscle all over again. What was it?
I'm pretty sure he advertised Domestos afterwards, didn't he? Because it was like he didn't like peeing in the shower.
Yeah, that was
I think it's disgusting.
I think it was Mr. Muscle, but it
might have been.
Hardly matters.
I never did see that advert in real life though, but apparently it happened. Yeah, they've been like, I think calling Taylor a queen and stuff on Twitter, so you better hope she doesn't fuck that up for you now.
It's all getting a bit too, just like what I said last week, the prophecy has come, it's all just getting a bit too knowing and a bit too self-referential for my liking.
Hi Rihanna, like why?
It's just too much. It's just...
Is it getting too fake?
That's the thing that's pissing me off, this whole like, I was saying the same fucking thing every week. Oh, like, yeah, fine.
It's alright, people like it.
This is the one season when it turned around and when people rose up and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because they got told to, as far as I'm concerned. So it just doesn't... I don't buy it that these people came together and figured it out, because I saw them fucking standing there doing nothing for 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, but you've got to take the rough with the smooth. We've also got Kyle now worried that the people of colour are going to rally to get the white people out, so it swings around about.
I've been hearing quite a lot about that, because I've listened to these old ass podcasts, and apparently that's been a thing for a while now.
Yeah, but they acknowledged it in the episodes this week, which is interesting.
God, oh yeah, they come from a similar background. What similar fucking background?
Indy, from Brazil, foreign. Like, from
not
Brazil.
White. Not
but she is white.
Oh yeah.
She happens to be from Brazil.
Yeah, like, well, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, this person's different to me, this person's a bit different to me in a different way, this person's a bit different, but they're all the same. Different, but the same. Put them together.
Yeah.
Cool, Kyle. He needs to sort of get outside the compound and figure out what's going on in the world, doesn't he? Bless him.
And the other thing I want to talk about is, like, we need to go back and review the tape on that. You know, where we were watching the episode on the eviction and we stopped to go back because you were like, Julie's saying something important here, and I was like, no, it's not. And she teased that fucking twist, and then we had to wait for a whole week, and we still haven't seen what happened. Seen it. Did they, like, change their schedule or what? I'm sure she was like Wednesday at 7 Central.
Don't you just think the way
the
way they do it is so shit? They, like, get you excited about something,
and then it just there's nothing to be excited about.
To be fair, I completely forgot about it when I was watching the nominations episode.
So did I, until she brought it back up the next week, and I went, well, no, I'm annoyed again, even though I wasn't aware to begin with.
I think we could have done with it this week, really, because Terence and Indy on the block, like, seriously, could I give a shit less? Do you know what I mean?
Don't want to lose our DJ showbiz.
We don't want, like, there's one person who's kind of horrible and not playing the game, and another person who's just, like, a doormat and not playing the game. Like,
I wouldn't say Indy's horrible, but
she is horrible.
She's got a horrible game.
She is horrible.
Why?
She's horrible about Taylor.
She's just going to win this fucking game if we leave her in the house.
Yeah, not just that. Like, millions of worse things.
Oh, what have you been hearing?
That's the trouble. They always just allude to things. They never tell me the actual things. It's like, everyone knows, you know, because they just assume everyone's watching the live feeds. Everyone knows this. Not. I don't know. This is why we need Big Brother gossip back, because at least they used to play the clips of the live feeds.
It's like the people that do a long drive sometimes.
Yeah, that is one
Where
of them.
Where have they gone then?
They've just stopped doing it. I think they stopped doing it when
the cookout
season.
Oh, that's very telling. Couldn't stomach the cookout.
Well, I think that was part of it.
Oh no!
But they did used to have.
It's very boring this year because all the black people are winning.
No, to be fair, I'm friends with one of them, but there was one that I don't like at all. But that's another matter.
Okay.
So, what about this sexual activity?
I don't understand how you can have 10-second sex.
Twice.
20 seconds, all in.
20 seconds over a two-day period.
Is there a condom involved? Is there any protection going on?
I was wondering that. We don't want another pregnancy scare, do we?
No.
Imagine.
Since Makosi?
Yeah.
Dan was watching a clip of that on TikTok last night, actually.
I just like... Oh, don't you think it's just something so...
I just thought it must be a joke.
It's just
this
sad.
10-second thing.
Sad, isn't it? No, did you not see the clip of him saying about it?
Yeah, but I thought it was just like, we're going to tell them we were in here having 10-second sex or whatever. No?
And then he was like, and then she was like, oh no, that's good for the Big Brother house. Like,
what?
No, it ain't.
As in, keep it short and sweet.
No, like... in the annals of history. Oh, sorry.
No, that's not what she meant, surely. I thought she meant, like, you know...
That's what she meant. I think
wipe it up,
on the leaderboard of, like, Jackson, Mickey and Holly, who else had sex in that house? I don't know.
Singbot and Dr. Will.
Back in the olden days. Who else? I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Frankie Grande.
Oh, Rachel and Brendan. Who knows? I think 10 seconds is good. That's what they're saying. Ain't that good though, is it? And on a floaty too. At least you can wipe it clean. That's all I can say.
They put a towel down, I heard.
Oh, ooh! Imagine using that again. Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't think.
Who's responsible for the baby? You must have to sign a contract about that, mustn't you?
What, before you go in the house?
Yeah, Alison Godner don't want to be godmum.
You can leave it with Big Brother. You deal with it. You caused it.
Yeah.
Use it in a task next year.
Baby Zingbot.
I just think, like, do they turn the lights off? It's in the daylight, not the daylight, but the bright light of the Big Brother house. It's not a very nice environment to have sex.
Well, it's the have-not room. Yeah, maybe it's dingy in there.
Well, yeah, maybe. But, like, if you were in the bedroom in the darkness, it'd be more likely for something to happen. But Not on that bloody
floaty.
Lie low on the floor.
You're trying to move over, squeak, squeak, squeak. But interesting, on the podcast I was listening to, which is about 2 weeks old, Alyssa was saying that Kyle gives her the ick, and that it was a bit embarrassing that he's nearly 30 years old and lives with his mum, and what's wrong with him?
How old is he?
30.
I thought he was a lot younger than that.
Yeah, because he acts like he is.
Because he was talking about. Was that on the show?
Did he talk
about her boyfriend being 24 or something?
Oh, maybe.
We'll see if it's
in
the
because
notes,
he's got no life experience because he's been a Mormon, and that's why he acts so young. But yeah, he doesn't act 20. He's 2 years older than Jack, or a year older. I forget how old.
He looks like a little.
He does.
Child
Looks like a little toddler, doesn't he?
How old is she?
20,
is he older?
24.
So he's older than her.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, how weird.
Yeah, she looks older. She looks middle-aged. Not in a bad way, but it's the eyeshadow. Oh, I hate that smoky eyeshadow. Oh no, not the makeup again. You got me started. Shit.
Yeah, I just think that whole thing sounds weird to me.
It's embarrassing, really, isn't it?
And also, let's find out if anyone knows, are they using protection?
Yeah, and what's Kyle's mum going to say?
Or is he just pulling out after 8 seconds?
Well, I heard if you do it on a lilo, it don't count. Oh God, not the pull-out method. Don't do that, people. So yeah,
especially not in America, in that current climate.
Oh God, I know. Yeah, that is a dangerous business. So yeah, that was it for that. So we go back to the start of the week, the Norms episode, and we're on the wall comp, the conspiracy fest.
Oh yeah, with the tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got many notes on this.
Oh, let me tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
Michael said he's not bothered about Daniel blowing up his alliance with Monty. Terence wants to avenge Daniel. Well, yeah, I remember him going down a sack of spuds about 10 seconds later, so that didn't work out very well. Tyler was rinsing Jasmine in the DR. Oh, there was a voiceover that was quite good on this comp. I thought you might have remembered how it goes.
The person reading out the conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Oh, here's some memory goo to erase your memories. And the goo was warm that they spattered at them.
Oh, was it? It looked like that porta potty spray again, didn't it? Very heavy duty paint.
Yeah. Oh God, they got
it's like acrylics.
They were absolutely covered by the end of it. I couldn't tell who was who.
I'm sure someone's tinfoil hat was blown off.
It was. I'm not surprised.
Alyssa's, I think.
I want some memory goo to erase my memory.
That's not a real conspiracy theory, is it?
I don't know. Let's see if we can get some on the dark web. Terence. Oh,
we don't need any help erasing our memories. Jesus.
No, that's true. I erased them long ago with plenty of alcohol. So Taylor started trying to talk to Terence, and Terence was like, "Please stop talking to me." So what's wrong with it, that guy, idiot?
Why is he even there? Is he still there? I can't remember.
No,
yeah, he is,
he's still there. Yeah, getting his tattoos.
Oh God.
Don't you just think, just go away, just
Who
waste
cast
of space?
him?
Yeah, just that was a big dud, a big no-no. Alyssa was interrogating Kyle, and Kyle accidentally agreeing with it. Agreeing with what?
Don't know.
I don't know why Daniel is trying to shake things. Oh, this is a flashback. This was a flashback while they're on the wall of Alyssa interrogating Kyle. About what? I don't know why Daniel is trying to shake things up.
I know what it is.
Go on.
Wasn't Kyle trying to cool things off with Alyssa?
Oh, right.
Isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
There was a flashback to something like that.
It's obviously interesting stuff. Then they got hit in the head with the fake news.
Oh yeah, the newspapers.
Alyssa went, "I've heard about newspapers in history class." I actually thought that was quite funny.
Well done to whoever wrote that line.
I want to read the BB Gazette. Do you? See what's in it. Yeah, I wanted to know. Like, did they actually bother to write the stories for the front page?
I hope so, but
probably not.
Probably just what's it called? Ipsum, lopsum, whatever that Latin.
The quick fox
jumps over there.
I fucking hate that thing. It's so annoying.
Always when you're looking for a font, it says that, doesn't it?
Oh, go away.
Do you know why though?
New ones. Yes.
Do you know why they have that? And why they use that quick fox jumps over the fence, or whatever it is?
No.
It's because it includes every letter of the alphabet.
Oh yeah, I think I did know that in retrospect.
I read a whole book. Well, I've almost finished a whole book about fonts. That's how I knew that.
Oh Jesus.
That's why I always comment on the Big Brother word art.
So now Brittany fell off after 15 minutes because of her butt, apparently.
Yeah, it's not good to have a butt on the wall comp.
But first.
That's not what they put up.
No, but
They should've done.
that was one of Terence's tattoos that he got later.
Yeah. They didn't say butt with 2 T's, which is a mistake.
Yeah, 'cause for where he put it, it should have been tramp stamp area. So then we saw
That's tramp stamp, though, not Trump stamp.
the Americans know what a tramp stamp
Do they?
is. Yeah, I think they invented it.
Oh.
So now we saw the
What?
origin of the 5 swatters.
Oh, a new alliance for the annals of time.
Jasmine, Kyle, Indy, Joseph, and Alyssa.
Joseph's quite a good actor, sitting there in the corner playing along with this.
The 5. What do you think of the name? The 5. Isn't it bad?
Absolutely abysmal, but it was concocted by Jasmine, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, how dare you!
I loved Joseph acting like fake impressed by it. His eyebrows sort of went up like, yeah, it's great.
Do they actually believe that Joseph is on their side?
Apparently.
Stupid.
Wah.
I've written here, all the fat people are going out first. That's not very nice.
Well, it's the Walcombs, probably to be
What do
expected.
you expect? Now we had the
Top heavy.
Loch Ness Monster. What did he do? Sprayed them with some more stuff, I think. Was it water or what was it?
I don't know, kilts, tartars,
Haggis.
tormented them with the bagpipes. That would have been better.
This is sorry to any Scottish
You know
listeners
what
out there.
they should have brought in? Gallagher, and he could have smashed some watermelons in their faces.
Then Bigfoot came and covered them in hair.
Oh, they like the hair, don't they, lately? Because that was in Celebrity, wasn't it? They dropped like hair extensions on some people.
Don't you think that was a bit gross? I wouldn't like that if I was up there.
Probably synthetic hair, isn't it?
Yeah,
or do you think it's real
just the feel of
Sasquatch
it.
hair?
Imagine the feel of it on you.
Yeah, especially if it gets around your nose and face. You can
no! Oh, that in my contact lenses is worse than having Terry around. Words I didn't expect to hear on Big Brother. There is Sasquatch hair absolutely everywhere. There were some secret alien recordings. I don't know what they were saying.
Why wasn't it Big Brother's alien? You know?
Oh yeah, that guy. That 0 stars guy. I like him. I like the secret alien recordings.
0 stars. Is that the angry?
Yeah, that's that same guy. Probing gel was then sprayed onto them. God, I've really gone into some detail on
You
this.
really have. I've got no notes whatsoever.
Why is it bright pink? Why is the probing gel bright pink? No one knows.
So you don't need your probe.
Kyle shouted out, "Thank the Lord," when Indy went down. Is that wise? The last 3 up was Taylor, Joseph, and Kyle. Taylor said, "Are you guys feminists? Wouldn't you like to see a female HOH?" What do you think? Playing that card? Good play
Balls
there.
to the wall at that point. You can't really say no, can you?
I wouldn't exactly call Kyle or Joseph feminists, to be honest. The 5 swatters were hoping that Joseph won, I think. Kyle said he's staying up there for Alyssa but he's also going to have to show his cards if he wins. Well, which is it?
Why is he staying there for Alyssa?
Because
she's already fallen.
Because he thinks one of the leftovers will target Alyssa, which they probably
This
will.
is the problem for the leftovers, don't you think? Don't you think they will get rid of Kyle?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a danger to have someone in the showmance inside your alliance, I think.
Yeah.
Especially when the other person's not in the alliance.
That's why Joseph's so hell-bent on getting rid of Alyssa, isn't he? But it's just not...
I guess that is probably the sort of path of least resistance to maintain your numbers.
Oh dear.
That's why I'm getting a bit croaky.
Oh no. Anyway, Taylor won.
Yeah.
And then she fell on the mat, and then Kyle went over and was hugging her, and Alyssa went, "That's enough."
Oh yeah.
Pathetic. I've said it's weird seeing Taylor smiling. I'm so used to her being upset in the house. Jasmine was fake smiling, and Jasmine said, "We should have took her out when we had the chance." At this point,
too late,
Jack.
Jasmine.
Yeah, at this point, Jack, my boyfriend, said, "You're 3 weeks too late." And Jack also added, "Kyle looks like a giant child," which we covered earlier. It's a miracle for Brittany. She's in the leftovers. I've said here. And then there was some fake Joy Division music, which I'd not heard before.
Oh,
a new
love will tear us apart.
Jesus!
Okay.
I'm shocked that you knew
Is it
that.
that?
Yeah, look out for that.
I didn't
Honestly, it
notice.
was. Yeah, weird.
What did it sound like?
Oh, it must be because it was the start of Punk Week.
Oh,
Do you think
yeah.
they were sort of starting? Not
new.
that Joy Division is punk, but still, it's English.
British,
Yeah, it's
and
British.
it's got a guitar in it, or possibly drums. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Almost certainly.
Do you know what? That is one thing that abroad really considers Britain to be about music.
Yeah.
I don't think of that much for ourselves. Do you?
No, but that's because we're used to it being so cool, like us just having fucking
just
cool
so
music.
cool.
It's true. We've got such a cool music scene with it. It's just normal to us. Whereas other countries, what's the shit they listen to? America, country music, fuck off. No offence.
You've literally got like a whole part of the country dedicated to certain types of music, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Christian rock, we don't have that shit. We wouldn't dream of it.
Where do people go where, like...
Nashville,
yeah. That's it. Is that like our, like, Liverpool?
Is what?
Is that like our Liverpool? Because like people go to Liverpool for like music tourism, don't they? And Nashville, I feel like that people go there for music tourism.
Yeah.
What is the genre that came out of Nashville?
Well, if you just ask Daniel to come back, he can talk to you about that.
I haven't watched that video of him performing as Elvis
Oh
yet.
no! Honestly, that made me feel sick.
What about his apology with a signature on it?
What about his floating picture with Paloma?
Oh, honestly,
just go back in your hole and stay away. I haven't seen Nicole on the BB
I do
streets
miss
yet.
Nicole.
Oh yeah, I miss her like very positive energy, not passive aggressive at all. I must say I did listen to her interview on Rob as a podcast, and every single question was about Taylor, which just made me feel happy.
And how did she react?
Oh, well, you know, I need to go back and watch the tapes.
Oh, of course
and
you do.
Blah, 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 yeah, just bollocks. Anyway. So, you don't get to be in the alliance and not protect the alliance. I think Michael said this to Brittany.
Was it about who?
I think I'm not sure, but as he was saying, I was thinking, well, what the fuck has Brittany done to protect the alliance? That she just stands there.
I know who it was about. Joseph and Monty.
Yeah.
Because Joseph and Monty dropped off the wall.
But Brittany don't do shit either. And Brittany stood there nodding. It's like, what have you actually done for us
you're
lately?
right.
Nothing. Absolutely jack shit.
I think she's trying. She's just got a big booty.
Well, put that booty away. Jasmine having...
Perhaps she's hypnotised people on the side.
She should do, because it would be entertaining. Jasmine is having to laugh at Taylor's jokes and looks pained. Jasmine said, "I'm so proud of you," to Taylor.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward to watch.
Then we had this whole thing of Taylor saying she doesn't want to target another black woman.
Like Jasmine.
Yeah, what do you think about this?
Well, I really thought they were going to twist her arm into it by the end of the week, didn't you?
I was hoping so.
It's also a bit ridiculous because, she...
Yeah.
This is probably a difficult subject to talk about,
Well,
I think.
that
Because,
doesn't stop us.
like, I get it that she's got, like, black heritage, but she doesn't really present like a black woman, does she?
Colorism. What do you mean she doesn't present like a black woman?
She's pretty much white now.
Oh, she's on the lighter side of, but she's still a black woman.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is she though?
What do you mean? Is she? Of course she is.
In America, yes, but I don't know if elsewhere. This is what we were just talking about.
What do you mean?
I don't really want to go into it, really.
Oh, you've started now, so you best dig your way back out.
No.
What? What do you mean? 'Cause she doesn't appear...
Does she identify as a black woman herself?
Yeah, of course she does.
Does she, though?
Yeah,
Have we even ever heard that? Not that we would
But
necessarily hear it in the show.
But she is a black woman, whether she identifies as a black woman or not.
But she's mixed race, right?
Yeah, she's mixed race.
But then, no one in America really talks about that, do they?
Yeah, but in America it's like, isn't it one drop and
Well,
you're
yeah,
black,
exactly. But isn't that a historic, problematic mindset?
Yeah, but isn't it weird if she goes around saying I'm white when she's not white
Well, yeah,
either?
she's not.
No. Anyway, the point is, Taylor should know, and she's in there. She said, "I don't want to target another black woman."
Yeah. What about Indy?
Indy's just Brazilian, isn't she?
Brazilian, yeah. But Kyle thinks that she falls under that category as well.
I feel like we're turning into Kyles ourselves right now during this conversation.
I just think that it's maybe viewed differently in America to what it is here.
Can people let us know? Because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, if you're mixed race, you're black as well.
I think it depends necessarily. I think it depends on how you identify yourself as well.
I've never heard that before.
Really?
No. I get how you identify your sexuality, but you don't get to identify your race, do you? Look at that Rachel Dozel, whatever her name was. Aren't you what you are, racially?
Yeah, but in America, no one's talking about being mixed race. That's what I think is
Oh,
odd.
really?
I don't think so.
Oh. How do you know about this?
I don't know a lot, but Dan and I talk about this while we're watching the episode as well.
Yeah,
so I feel like I'm butchering this, and I don't know if it's going to offend people. So.
No, it's not offending people because we're just having a conversation. We're not saying it's 100% one way or another. We're merely pontificating about it. I don't agree with you, but that's fine. Anyway. So
did you not think it was odd for Taylor to be so against targeting Jasmine as a black woman?
No, because I think it's one of those things that you go in there thinking it, isn't it? It's like Monty's, I didn't want to target a black woman.
Yeah, but he was willing to.
Exactly. It's something you say, but you don't necessarily stick to. But Taylor actually seemed like she was going to stick to it.
I wonder if Jasmine would have been embraced into the cookout last year. Maybe she would have done.
Of course she would have. I mean, they even let Hannah in eventually as a letter in.
Push.
Just don't mention that part. Oh dear, we've gone right off track here. Look, the point is, it wouldn't have been the same the other way around, and Jasmine would have nominated Taylor quicker than you could say.
Yeah, of course.
Eat the lace.
And I really thought that they might be able to convince Taylor otherwise, because they need to start. I mean, that is the other side of the house. They need to start knocking those people out.
I know. And
especially before the alliance starts to sort of get itchy feet and cannibalise itself.
Also, Taylor had no problem putting Terence up. What, we don't care about the black man
the men
now?
doesn't matter.
But why? Why didn't it matter about putting Terence up?
Well, maybe because women have a harder time.
Yeah, that's
general.
true. Especially...
And look at who wins.
Especially in Big Brother.
Yeah, and who makes finalists and who makes winners. Perhaps that's why.
It's all very...
Because, Terence could very easily win.
He could if he gets dragged to the end. It's all very subjective, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Do you think they'd... Nah, he couldn't. Even if he gets to the end, the jury would never.
Not in a million years. So, Joseph said, Jasmine keeps mean-mugging Taylor.
That's only very British, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that. Monty respects Taylor not wanting to put up a black woman. Lol, I've written. It's talking his own language.
Does he, though? Did he say, I respect that, but...
He said, I respect that, and let's pretend the first week of this show never happened. Idiot. There's only 4 people in the house outside of the leftovers now.
Oh.
Terence has come scurrying back to Taylor. He says, after all you've been through, this is what it's for. Oh, idiot. Taylor said, a lot of people in this house are expendable.
Terence said that to Taylor, after all you've been through, this is what it's for.
Yeah.
Oh, this was your,
your
story
moment.
arc.
It's your perfect moment. Terence started pointing fingers at the showmance, and...
I've just realised that my top of my notes are just brief notes, and then I've got full notes later on.
No. Come on, have you got any notes for this bit?
No, not really, I don't think so. Keep talking.
God's sake. Taylor wants to flirt and fancies Joseph. She's not the only one. Taylor wants to have Monty as a fake backdoor target. She had promised Alyssa and Indy they wouldn't go up when they were festy besties.
Honestly, she didn't do a good job as HOH, did she?
No, she's all over the shop, wasn't she? Who cares if you promise Indy and Alyssa? Fuck them.
Exactly. Checks can be bounced, right?
Yeah, and also they've been horrible about you the whole season, so fuck them. So her strategy was she wants to put up Turner and Terence. Turner, after he was literally,
honestly, championing of her.
Yeah, he was your biggest cheerleader.
Well, no, it was Kyle that conceptualised the leftovers, remember?
Yeah, but Turner did that rousing speech.
He was the HOH that week.
Turner is not very impressed with this plan. I think Taylor is overthinking this. My words. Joseph trying to put his sheets on.
That was a good section, that. It was like they were doing the laundry together, weren't they?
Yeah. Indy was trying to sleep. Why is he trying to put his sheets on at 3 o'clock in the morning or something? Why don't you do it in the daytime?
Well, because
he'd
done the laundry late, yes. And he was pussyfooting around trying to not wake Indy up because she's really angry when he does. I thought that was quite an extensive reality section for this version of the show, and I quite enjoyed it. And I liked when he was trying to put the pillowcase in, and she was like, "Just put it in, and just put the pillow in the case or whatever."
That's like when Dan tries to sneak in the room when we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, stop tiptoeing.
Yeah,
just come in
just
and get a bit with it.
Yeah.
And then he finally put the duvet on, and it was all wet. And then
he just said he was going to deal with it and sleep with it, so it didn't disturb Indy. She must be a bit scary.
I'd hate that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I couldn't. Also, I thought you'd get a cold. Catch a chill.
Good. You don't want to get the sniffles in the Big Brother house.
No.
We all know
Plus,
that.
there's probably air conditioning in there as well, make you even colder.
And just ask Nikki. Taylor told Indy she's going up, but Monty is the target. Indy does not look impressed and is planning to get her back a later week. Well, good luck with that. Indy said it's not a good feeling. Turner was trying to get Jasmine up again, and Jasmine and Indy came up. What? Jasmine and Indy are trying to campaign to Alyssa. What?
Who is?
Jasmine and Indy. Why are they campaigning to Alyssa? I don't even make
to
sense.
Alyssa?
Yeah.
I've got Taylor's new plans to put Indy and Terrence up. This is what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Backtracking on her promise to keep Indy off the block. Turner's going to war against Jasmine because Jasmine doesn't respect Taylor. Yeah, Turner was basically like, look.
He hates Jasmine.
Yeah,
Hates her.
I quite enjoy that.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Taylor might. I've written here. Taylor might have to get over Jasmine being a black woman.
Oh, you have.
Noms. I've got the noms next, so I don't really know
it.
what this campaign bit is. But I've written, do they have to nominate in their dressing gown? Doesn't that seem to be a theme this year, or was it a choice of? I feel a few people have.
Everyone
worn
has.
Have they?
Everyone has. I
Product
think.
placement,
They don't normally
isn't it?
have to. What? Can you buy the HH robe?
Of course you can on the CBS shop.
Hold on. Why is it blue for boys and pink for girls? Why do you have to be so reductive, Big Brother?
I think there's multiple colours now.
No.
I think someone had a red one.
The only ones I've seen are blue and pink this year.
Oh, I thought someone had a red. I thought Turner had a red one.
Oh, really?
I might be wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. Taylor's in a pink dress and high heels and the
And then
HH robe.
the dressing gown on top is a bit odd.
Oh, she's just showing off again, and she flaunting it.
Oh, these pageant queens.
Taylor,
Probably
ew.
shouldn't have said you're pageant queen, to be honest.
That was sarcasm for the uninitiated. So she nominated Indy and Terrence, and Taylor said, "When I shoot, I don't miss." I've heard her say that at least 10 times.
That was part of the faux target of Monty, wasn't it?
Either of these two can go. They're both dead weight. Was my last word on that subject.
She said, this is the Big Brother husband, there's always a bigger target. Yeah, it's usually you.
Yeah. No one can get you out, though.
She still really wants Terrence out. Why? I've written.
I just don't
Why
get
was
this
she?
going
Because
after
what
Terrence thing.
I didn't understand was Terrence is so dispendable. Is that the right
Expendable.
word? Expendable,
Yeah,
disposable, dispensable.
No, indispensable. Can you be
He's not-
dispensable? No.
Well, he is. So he's made it a thing. Like, he's just not a threat to anyone. So I don't understand why you'd make him a priority now.
I don't either. There's so many
No.
people in that fucking house.
Also, people who are annoying, like
Yeah.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
and probably Indy is
Yeah.
probably more annoying than Terrence.
And Alyssa.
Well, I don't know if Alyssa annoys those people. She's not good TV. But
No, it's true.
I feel like if Indy is basically making people feel on edge, she'd probably, rubbing people up the wrong way.
Oh, no.
Probably want to go for her before Terrence.
Yeah. Well, she did in the end, but I can't remember quite
Yeah, but
how
she
it...
seemed hell bent on it. Only because she got someone else convinced her otherwise throughout the week.
I don't think Taylor's that great a game player.
No, let's not let her be
hate to say
HH
it.
again, please.
But let's not let her go either. But let's just let someone else like Michael do the thinking.
Do the gaming.
Yeah.
Thing is, he's got too much free will. He might. Well, the alliance is fucked from this twist. Let's be honest, anyway. But he's got too much insight to. He's the one that's going to basically destroy the alliance. He knows he needs to start.
Yeah.
Knocking like Joseph and Monty on the head a little bit.
But who will he go after if say he can get those two out? Taylor would be next on my shit list because she's take her to the end. She's a powerful jury threat, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because she's got a great story. Like I came in and blah blah blah. I should have
yeah.
gone the first week and blah blah blah. Got in with the
Yeah,
leftovers.
good point.
So
Michael probably should take Brittany to the end, shouldn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
Beat her easy.
Yeah, Brittany or Terrence.
Anyway, that's been the podcast. Thanks for listening. I've really fucked this one right up.
Why? What's wrong?
The Jasmine debate, I feel like
That's
it's going
fine.
to bite me on the arse.
No, it
And
won't.
I feel like I've not eloquently managed to put it into words.
It doesn't matter. Someone will be able to put it into words for us.
Alright.
Put words in your mouth.
Are we going to take a break? Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, because I want to get my Pepsi out of your fridge.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll be back after this with the Pepsi. Welcome back.
We're back. Right, veto. What happened in the veto? I have a feeling we're going to struggle with the title, picture, everything
Oh, of
this
course,
week.
because nothing's happened.
It's just going to be we're on the struggle bus. But bear with
Oh,
us.
there'll be a picture of...
Oh,
shit.
Daisy.
Someone with a tinfoil hat on or something.
Yeah, covered in slime.
Probably a picture of you with a tinfoil hat on.
Memory goop. Hey. Taylor did safe norms because she's worried about jury votes. Oh yeah, she doesn't want people hating on her in jury. Indy was going, don't hug me. Oh, I don't like hugs. Monty,
She does it every time.
Monty said the rest of the week should be straightforward, and I was thinking, oh, is this a bit of foreshadowing?
Yeah,
something
I was a bit worried about that too. I'm not ready for Monty and Joseph to fall.
I am. Get them out. Terence doesn't want hugs either. Was anyone offering? It's his 4th time up. He knows, but at least he's learning how to pack his bag faster. Taylor said she wants to backdoor Monty. Month over in. But but Terence doesn't believe it. Terence does have a point that him and Indy can't win shit. I think Terence is talking to Taylor here. Taylor said she will take Indy down as if. This point I noticed Taylor has a very shiny nose.
Has a very shiny nose. She's got a very cute nose.
Yeah, I think she's what's
contouring it.
Not contouring. Oh, I should know about this makeup stuff.
Yeah.
Highlight it. You know when you highlight your nose? I think she's highlighting her nose a bit too much.
You can highlight the tip, can't you?
Yeah, I think I don't think anyone should really be drawing attention to their nose, in my opinion. What do you think?
Well,
Maybe it'll be the new eyebrows of the nose.
I don't know if she is doing that,
No.
but I know you can do that where you put like a little highlight on the end, like boop.
Yeah.
But the whole point is to make an illusion of the way you look, isn't it? The same as contouring.
Yeah.
Like, you just like give yourself more cheekbones, or whatever, or give yourself more definition.
Yeah, like Boy George when he does his.
Neck dark.
Yeah, he does
Did
the
do
neck so that it looks like he's got got a chiseled chin when
Really, that's quite a drag queen thing to do as well.
Well,
makes sense.
Boy George is probably like the mother of all drag queens. Then Joseph talking to the other side as if he would be down with backdooring Monty. How can they believe this? I think Joseph's like, oh yeah, well if we have to, we will. As if.
Really?
As if.
Was that the 5 swatters?
The 5 swatters, yeah. Jasmine taking the piss out of Joseph in the diary room for being so thick.
Oh, this was rich, wasn't it? I know, that was it. Because Joseph was sort of like playing along with some stuff that were going, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, the thing with Joseph, he's not really the sharpest knife in the barbecue or whatever."
Oh, he's just a pretty face, and that's all, or whatever. It's like, well, he's actually a lawyer, and he's playing.
Do they know he's a lawyer?
Nah.
Do they think he is?
No,
personal trainer.
Monty's a personal trainer, isn't he? I think Joseph is pretending to be a personal trainer as well.
He?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And Joseph and Michael are both lawyers.
Ah,
yeah.
And Michael's keeping that a secret too.
Yeah.
What's he saying he is? Do we know? Can't remember.
Escape room employee.
Yeah, that was it.
God.
I thought it was like board game cafe.
That's
or something.
I think that's Brit. What's Brittany saying?
Toy tester.
Yeah, both those are very sus jobs. Joseph is pushing for Alyssa to go up now, but Taylor doesn't want to do that. She's worried about sending the wrong person to be the first person in jury. Yeah, because the first person to go to jury, they sort of set the tone, don't they, for the whole jury? Right. They're like the jury 4 person.
Okay.
Like they be like the and what should we do? Blah. So why the fuck have you sent Indy? That's the last fucking person you want running the jury.
Really, what does it matter?
Well, yeah, true. Well, matters for
I'm just asking, does it actually matter?
No, well, I don't know. I think it can matter slightly, but on the whole, probably not. Terence wants Taylor to be forced to name a replacement. Joseph ran back up and reported straight back to Taylor what Terence was saying. I've missed what they were saying here. I've written. So Jack starts talking. I'm like, can you shut up?
Also, sometimes, like, I find this with like American Big Brother. Basically, anything Indy says, they put a subtitle because she's not from around here. And then you have like a local person whispering.
Yeah,
can't understand a word.
It's a local person.
Can't understand a word they're saying. I'm like, that should be the bit subtitled.
Yeah.
Not what Indy just said. It was just perfectly clear.
It's like when they have an English person on American TV, we get those subtitles instantly.
For
Especially if it's a regional accent. Fucking hell.
Well, if it's an Irish person, even I need the subtitles. I needed it for my nan when I was a kid.
So Joseph is now offering to go up as a pawn to cover for the alliance.
Oh, I was worried about this. I was like, this is a risky move, Joseph. You shouldn't be doing that. It's a pooch.
Why are they all trying to do this? Michael thinks it's a stupid idea. Wasn't Michael like, there's like 4 or 5 other people we can nominate. Why are we bothering to put our own people up?
Yeah,
ridiculous.
But isn't it all part of Joseph's got this wider plan of like throwing people off of the
leftovers.
The leftovers.
Yeah.
Although, no, at this point, there's only like you said, 4 of them aren't in it.
I think Michael was
make it known.
Yeah, but Michael was kind of getting pissy, basically saying Joseph's like keeping his options open because even though Fly Swatters is a fake alliance, on paper he could go back and work with them.
Yeah, but Michael was like, oh yeah, the way Joseph's being like 1 foot in both alliances doesn't serve the leftovers, but I think it does.
It does because he's reporting back the information.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Michael's just jealous because he's got all his eggs in one basket.
What, Brittany?
Leftovers, but yeah, Brittany as well. And that ain't a good basket.
No.
Michael reported back to Brittany and suggested taking Joseph out. Monty wants Indy out over Terence as she's a bigger threat. This was the point I noticed wavy ranch flavour crisps in the background.
Front and centre of that, well, not back and centre
it's like
of
the
that
new
shot.
Cereal box, isn't it, with the eyes?
Yeah, I thought, is this product placement? And what does wavy even mean?
Yeah, what does that
Perhaps
mean?
they've got CBD oil in them.
No, not again. Do you know what ranch is? We must have had this conversation like 10 million times.
Yeah.
The assistant speaker always going on about ranch dressing. I feel like we don't have that over here.
Yeah, we do.
Do we? What is it?
It's like Caesar.
Oh, Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Caesar's Palace.
I bet someone will go, nah, Caesar's this and ranch is that. But it's similar. It's like creamy and things got cheese in it.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't know about that. The leftovers were trying to convince Taylor.
Well, he might like it. It might be a bit like
maybe
sour
we'll
cream.
get a care package next week.
Bottle of ranch dressing and tub of Gatorade.
The leftovers trying to convince Taylor to get Indy out. Oh, now we have the comp. Punkaroo. I have to say, I do like this sort of music themed task, and I like the fact that it's sort of British themed as well. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
They are probably doing better than they've done at maintaining a theme for a longer time
That's
as well.
true, actually. They have, yeah.
Apart from that one up a tree, which I didn't quite understand.
Oh, yeah. And there was something else. The
dog one.
mermaid was a bit of a reach as well. Oh, yeah, and the dog one. Well, they're doing their best.
Was this the one where they had to smash a guitar and it was like the Yankee swap thing?
They had to bounce that ball down the guitar fret, didn't they? I actually quite like that. Do you think that was actually quite a good comp?
It was alright.
It looked cool. I like the way the giant guitar looked.
Yeah.
And I always like the Yankee swap. You've got to like the Yankee swap.
Did you like the outfits?
Yeah, but some people just don't suit those outfits, do they? Like Alyssa just... she looked like she was going undercover as a cop at the bloody Coachella or whatever. It just didn't work, did it? She looked like Avril Lavigne.
She looked more like she was going to be in a musical theatre production.
Yeah, it just didn't work. Some people... Taylor looked good in the black lipstick.
I don't really remember.
Turner was wearing black lipstick as well.
Turner was at home in that sort of theme, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You can imagine him outside that shop in Northampton.
Yeah, spinner disc.
And I noticed that Kyle had the full body boob laces going down the top. Did you notice?
Oh, he did. Yeah, I wrote that down. Of course I did. And Terence in the punk clothes was a choice.
What was he even wearing? I don't remember.
He had like a tartan something, go punk way. Anyway.
What band was that used to wear tartan?
Oh, the Sex Pistols.
Oh, I thought it was someone else.
No. Blah, blah, blah. Turner was rather camp presenting this competition.
Oh, was he?
God, he was extremely camp. I was like, what's going on, Turner?
Oh,
he's had a turnaround.
I noticed he was being made to deliver far too many lines. It felt a bit forced.
He was honestly, I thought it was having a change of heart.
Giving the rugs up.
Right, from Persian rugs to never mind. Right, what's happening?
Could make a joke about Joseph in there as well somehow.
Kyle had a good strategy of throwing it rather hard, and it got like almost all the way down, didn't it?
Oh, he did go hard, didn't he?
Go hard.
It's the only one that really thought to do that, and it was like the thing was only one bounce counted, wasn't it? And if it bounced backwards, it didn't count.
No, and if it hit the fret or something.
I didn't know it was a fret.
Yeah, me either.
Do you remember them saying it though?
So some of the punishments were ink 182, so you had to get all these temporary tattoos.
Wait.
Go on.
Ink 182.
Oh, not this.
I was glad this came up again.
Oh, not again.
proof again that it's Blink 182. Not if you're British though. Not in a British accent.
Shut up. There was a holiday. London is calling.
I was thinking, who are we going to get to interview? I thought, Taylor's coming.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
And then who did it end up being?
Jasmine, probably. I don't know.
Good.
Was it? No,
Can't
Alyssa,
remember.
wasn't it?
No, Alyssa took it and someone took it off her.
Indy?
Fuck knows.
Maybe
We'll come
someone
to it. We'll come to it. We had a Skid and Fancy.
Do you know what that meant?
Yeah.
I had to Google that.
Oh, and did you get the full details?
That it's apparently been outraged that it's problematic because
just a
Sid
bit.
Vicious and
Murdered
Nancy.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, I didn't get that. I thought
Yeah.
it's because they were like drug abusers. That's why I thought it was a problem.
He murdered her.
Oh, that's a bit of an odd choice then, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bit weird.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've got the full
Also,
details.
with the outfits, they look more like they were doing Olivia Newton-John and who's the other person of that? John Travolta, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I actually kind of liked Taylor in the blonde wig. It was kind of fun. Hold on, I wrote down some details about Sid and Nancy.
Details.
I can't bloody find it right
about
now.
Skid and Fancy. Skid and Fancy.
Skid and Fancy. I can't bloody find it.
What sort
right
of
now.
details?
About what actually happened and how it's not appropriate to dress up as them when,
Okay.
Yeah, they were heroin addicts and then
Right.
he murdered her.
Oh.
And he also strangled his pet cat, apparently.
Well, they weren't called Sid Vicious for nothing, was he? If you've got a brand like that, it's to be expected.
I expect the unexpected. So basically, probably one of the most notable things that happened was...
Maybe that's why he wasn't mentioned in the British music experience that I went to. I don't remember him being in there.
No,
Was he a singer?
Cancelled.
Was he a lead singer of a band?
Well, there's Sid Vicious and Johnny Rotten's the singer. Sid Vicious is
Sex
the
Pistols.
guitarist. Yeah. Yeah, Sex Pistols.
Who you said wear tartan?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's another one that wears tartan.
Who?
I don't know. Something that the grannies like, the mums. I would walk.
That's not punk. The Proclaimers.
No, it's not even them. There's some other band that wears tartan. It's like their brand.
I don't know who you're talking about. So anyway, the most notable thing that happened was Taylor got the London trip. She got the London look. And then Alyssa's like, I'm going to take it off you.
Stupid though.
Taylor was like, remember, I have the replacement
She did
norm.
literally say it.
What do you think about that? It's threatening people to keep hold of your prize.
I think it's good.
I was like, ooh, that's a bit spicy.
Yeah, but she meant it too.
She did. But Alyssa took the prize anyway, and Taylor said, this bitch.
And it wasn't bleeped or anything.
Goodness, it's a little disrespectful. I know Alyssa's going to regret this, and I will make her regret it. Fucking hell, evil Taylor has come out. Jesus, it's the punk rock. It's made her go loopy. Alyssa just wrote her own eviction notice, I put here. Overall, Kyle won.
Our friend Taylor's fucking up the veto.
Jasmine wants to go to London for some fish and chips, she said. Did Jasmine actually win it?
No, I don't know. She got 5.
I want to go to London for
Let's have a
some
look.
fish and chips.
Jasmine got... Yeah, she did. Jasmine got 5k, but then she takes the trip to London. So it looks like we get to interview Jasmine on the podcast.
Great, perfect.
Kyle steals the POV and leaves Indy with the punkitard. Or she calls it a punkitar. Indy is confident in Kyle as a member of the 5 Swatters. What, he's going to be good to her. Alyssa's annoyed that she took the trip from Taylor. Oh yeah, she was kind of annoyed that she'd done it.
She was like, why did I do that for? Even though Taylor literally told me not to do it, and I still did it. Well, that's you being stupid.
Yeah, and then Brittany later was like to Michael, "You always take the veto. Like you say that you're a super fan. What are you doing?" Just Ross Matthews. What are you doing?
Diabolical gameplay all round.
So who did get the trip? Jasmine.
It must have been because she said, she wanted to go to London for some fish and chips.
So when are we having we're going to invite her around yours or mine?
Let's meet in a neutral spot.
We'll meet her at the chip shop.
Yeah.
Donna Gauls. Is it called? Isn't it?
Oh, what's that one?
The one
one
that
near you?
Dan thought was called something else. So it's Donna Gauls.
Oh,
He
yeah.
called Don
Don
Eagle.
Eagle. She'll end up in a golf course in Scotland.
For Bigfoot. I mean, Loch Ness Monster.
Taylor said Alyssa made the dumbest move of the entire season. How quickly we forgot Daniel using the veto and getting Nicole out.
Well, the past is the past.
Alyssa said her mum will be mad at her for being too comfortable in the game.
What about having 10-second sex on the
Yeah, I
floaties?
think your mum's got bigger fish to fry. Monty said that was a blunder. A blunder.
She also said about Alyssa, she might have made the most deadliest mistake of her life.
Oh my god, that was a bit much, wasn't it? Yeah, Monty said that was a blunder, and Joseph replied with, "She's made the most deadliest mistake of her life."
Most deadliest.
I think a blunder was probably more like it.
Can we plan Deadliest Catch? The title.
Yeah, something like that.
Deadliest Snatch.
Joseph is so desperate to get Alyssa out, isn't he?
Didn't work, they did it.
Taylor was going, on my HOH she did this, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, Taylor,
The thing was, it never came to anything. They managed to
Yes.
not put her up.
Storm in a teacup, as we say over in Britain.
Monty says that sometimes they don't even have to do anything, and the opportunities present themselves. So that's about Alyssa making that blunder.
That's true. The deadliest mistake. Michael said, would Kyle use the veto? He thinks it's stupid, rash, and emotional. What is?
To put up Alyssa.
To put up Alyssa.
Yeah.
Monty said, the less likely Kyle is to target... What? The less likely Kyle is to target her if he wins HOH. As if Kyle's going to target Alyssa if he wins HOH. Monty's saying, like, the likelihood is less. There is zero likelihood he's going to put Alyssa up.
Less what? Why less?
I'm not sure.
He's the only one to question whether Kyle will use the veto, knowing that this is the plan.
I just knew Kyle was not going to use that veto, didn't you? Not in a million years.
But everyone else seemed to have faith that he was going to.
Bollocks. Look,
You know, the alliance is stronger than...
nothing stronger than 10-second sex on a Lilo. Nothing beats that. Nothing. Not even fish and chips.
Taylor could have had a trip to London. Instead, you've got a trip to the jury house, she said about Alyssa. It's annoying that it never came to fruition.
It was so good. She reused the line again in the diary room.
Oh, did
She said it in the HH room and then she sort of rehashed it in the diary room. It's like,
Wow.
okay, we got the point. Michael is looking forward to the end of The Leftovers.
Yeah, he's predicted the implosion is coming.
I feel like he's been predicting that for a couple of weeks now. It's like rubbing his hands together, waiting for it to
It's like
happen.
that guy that predicts the world's going to end. And
Oh, yeah.
Everyone like goes, oh, today's the day the world's going to end.
Yeah.
And then, oh, no, sorry, got
Oh,
it
yeah.
wrong.
Oh,
Because...
see, 20 years' time now. Oh, when will I be dead? Yeah, just 25. Then there was a mention of the fucking twist. I was like, oh, shit, yeah, the twist.
Yeah, that we've not had
The
yet.
Twisto's twist. We've still not had
I
it.
still don't know who's on what side, and I know that's my fault for not like doing the live feeds or whatever. But we don't know who's in the garden, who's not, do we?
No. Terence is in the garden. Terence is HOH, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, there's two of them. Yeah, that is bad.
Michael is one of them, isn't he? You want to be on the inside of Michael, you don't want to be outdoors with Terence, do you?
No, scrubbing his temporary tattoos off of him.
I like those Big Brother tattoos. They're quite good, aren't they? We should get some of those.
A lot of that stuff was things that were on those t-shirts, I noticed.
Oh yeah, that
That
had
potato
the
or
Wax Street
whatever.
Boys was on there as well.
Was that an alliance?
Yeah, no, it was a task.
Ah.
Yeah, I like those tattoos. I'd like some of those.
Oh, they're probably available.
in the CBS shop.
Yeah, in the CBS shop.
Zing bar and shit.
I was quite impressed that they'd gone to the lengths of making those temporary
Yeah,
tattoos, though.
so was I. Actually, Terence quite suited the tattoos. It was quite a look for
Not
him.
sure about what was that big one they got on his face.
Yeah, that one wasn't
that
so
went
good.
though, I noticed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What do you want to do?
I don't mind.
Do you want a break or keep going?
I don't need a break, but we
All
can
right,
have
let's
a break.
keep it
if you
moving
want.
then.
Don't stop moving. Do, 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 do. What's this? The BB multiverse was mentioned.
Yeah, it's
what's
probably
that?
the new BB comics coming up. I don't know.
What about Julie's look here? We need to discuss this
Oh.
in great detail.
God, the ultimate school run, mum edition,
The beige knitwear and the wedge
and a
shoes.
wide leg trouser.
I said she looked like she should be in a Stan Stairlift advert.
Yeah, the
yeah,
tights with the sandals look.
that was the vibe she was giving off.
And she chose to wear that in front of a live studio audience, first time in 2 years, and that's the outfit she pulls out.
That was a weird time to bring back this live studio.
Why?
audience, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
randomly out of
halfway
nowhere.
through. Strange,
As if
wasn't
like
it?
some sort of audience mandate has been lifted. Do you notice they all had masks on?
Oh, did they?
Every fucker in the audience had to have a mask on
Oh,
because
God.
probably Julie
It's a bit
decreed it.
bit 2020, isn't it? Get over it, people.
should just put them behind a screen.
Yeah.
Put
Well,
them in a
just
glass box.
if it's dangerous, don't have them there.
Yeah.
If it's fine, come back. If
Yeah.
it's still dangerous, don't have them there
Yeah.
at the end.
I don't think I've got any notes for this episode. Oh no, I do.
Oh, Christ. You remember last week, listeners, when we said we were going to take it in turns to make the episodes? We completely forgot.
Kyle versus... Shall I want me to read this one?
Yeah, please.
Kyle versus the Alliance on the backdoor plan for Alyssa. Anything about that?
Julie promised this was going to be the most action-packed eviction night ever.
What a liar.
Was that just because it was long, or because nothing happened?
Nothing happened.
And a twist that will change the game.
I promise this will be the most arduous eviction show we've ever done.
Yeah, go on.
Michael is fanning the flames with Taylor and Joseph against Kyle. I'm not sure how. I'm drunk. I've written here.
Oh dear, were you drunk?
Yeah, I got back from that drag show and I had 2 beers, and I don't know if it's the medication or whatever, but I felt really woozy.
I think I'd better take the lead on this.
Oh.
I mean, I'm always drunk watching it, but I feel like
I got one of this. Taylor says if Kyle doesn't use veto, the Alliance have a reason to come for him. Does that make sense?
Taylor says if Kyle doesn't use it, I suppose so.
And now I'm on Indy's punk guitar. Punk guitar sounds like a Pokemon.
Right, let's see what I've got.
My punk guitar.
Right, hold on. Joseph wants Alyssa out, as does Monty. As if Kyle is going to evict Alyssa, he's fucking her. Monty and Joseph need to read the room here. Taylor cannot give stupidity a pass. And she said, it's my HOH. Well, it's quite...
Why, is she talking about Alyssa in that moment?
Yeah.
She's giving a pass for Jasmine.
No idea.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know why. But moving on from that. Yeah, I felt like Taylor's going, well, it's my HH. I was thinking, well, Kyle's won the veto, so it's up to him really what he does with the veto, isn't it?
Yeah,
you don't control what the veto holder does.
He's not going to use it because Alyssa's at risk, that's it.
Yeah, End of. Michael needs to burn that blue vest he's wearing. The punky tard.
Punky tard.
I got it here.
Indy's songs are We Smell and Losers. I don't know what the others are.
Indy, it's time for what was the accent they were doing on the voice?
Oh, the old English Indy, it's time for a song. Play We Smell. And she has to grab a partner to do either the drums or the guitar. And Turner had a go, didn't he? And he actually could play the drums.
Could he?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Seems like the sort of thing he'd be into.
Yeah.
Did you like that as a punishment, Indy having to do that? It's quite fun, isn't it?
Well, it's a bit done, but fine.
It's just typical, isn't it?
It was enjoyable because she failed to pronounce punky tar properly. Punky tard.
Oh, also that punky tard.
It looked medieval, didn't it?
It looked like it looked more like, do you remember that shop Cyberdog in Camden? We used to go to get your rave wear back in the day.
No, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like, like futuristic rave. It looked more like futuristic rave than
punk.
Old school punk, didn't it? Like it should have some like flashing lights on it. Remember those things that you used to go like that with? This is not working at all on a podcast. And it would spell out a word like digital. Like you'd take them to like the rave.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had to shake it.
Yeah, you shake it and it spelled out like woo, like let's have it or something,
They're like in dots.
Yeah.
Like the clock in the bank.
Yeah. That's what Indy's outfit was giving me.
Wearable tech.
Yeah, not punky tard. The leftovers are having a conflab over the pool table. Kyle said, I really need to have non-Alyssa reasons to keep Alyssa safe. That was a good point, I thought. He wanted to keep Alyssa safe, but put the reasons as, Indy's
not
this.
Because I like Alyssa
Terrence
and
is
having
that.
sex with her.
Yeah, mentioning things that were... I thought that was actually...
Did it work?
Well...
Did he have any good reasons?
Not sure.
I'm trying to convince everyone keeping on saying it's a good plan I've written, but I haven't written why.
I've noticed Taylor's wearing a lot of nice outfits around the house these days, like almost like couture type outfits.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, very stylish. She's allowed to express herself.
I don't notice anything because I always just look at that plaster on her shoulder and think, why is she wearing that plaster on her shoulder?
Has she got a tattoo?
I wondered that if she's got Indy in a comp.
I haven't noticed that.
It's all a big one.
Oh, it must be a tattoo then.
What would it? I'm sure I've seen her without.
I can't imagine Taylor having a tattoo.
But I'm sure I've seen her with. Yes.
Miss World wouldn't have a tattoo.
No, not Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
And I've seen her without the tattoo, I'm sure. I mean, the plaster. I've not seen a tattoo unless they made her paint over it with makeup.
Ink 182.
82.
Kyle is feeling on the outs of his alliance. Someone wants to draw some lines in the sand.
The line in the sand. Yeah, there was that.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
Around that pool table chat, they were talking about the pros and cons of like every situation. They were having to list them out. I thought that was quite.
Oh, on the one hand.
Yeah, quite a good way to do it.
What were the pros and cons?
Fuck knows, but democratically to hear what the alliance thinks the pros and the cons are.
Yeah.
Quite a nice open alliance discussion.
Yeah, yeah. And you can just pretend you're playing pool if someone walks past.
Yeah. Oh, all those people just happen to be playing pool together.
Oh yeah, we still haven't seen the veto being used yet, have we? It's one of these episodes where it's
the cliffhanger.
All out of order. I like that flamingo hook that they were hanging the veto on. I'd like that. Did you see that?
No.
It's a little hook, where they go and get it.
Yeah.
It had a little flamingo on it. That would look not quite nice in my house, wouldn't it?
Probably haven't seen it, but yeah.
And then just as they're about to do the veto meeting, it's like, Indy, it's time for a punk performance. Oh, yeah. I can't do an English accent, even though I am English. What the fuck?
You can't do it. You just did it there. Turner wants Alyssa to stay for Indy. Okay. Why? My thoughts, they need to get Alyssa out before Kyle tells her about the leftovers. I'm surprised that he's not let it slip yet, or that she hasn't worked it out.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not told her. Maybe he has told her and they've just not shown it. Yeah, pillow talk, isn't it? Loose lips.
Yeah, but then if she knows, then presumably Indy
everyone
and Jasmine
would know.
knows.
Yeah.
It's like, how on earth can Alyssa not...
I don't think he's told her.
So what does she think he's doing the rest of the time when he's not with her? Just hanging out.
I don't know. Probably off praying or something.
But does she just think that their commitment to one another is it? Because he doesn't even act as part of the five swatters, does he?
No.
Joseph?
No, he is the other fly swatter, yeah.
Ah, there you go then.
She's
bought it. Hook, fly and sinker.
Oh dear. I'm glad Kyle didn't use the veto. Indy and Terence can go. Taylor told Kyle, "You're supposed to use the." Oh, this was in.
Oh, she
Taylor
goes into the storeroom and shouted at him.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Also, it was pure improvisation. She hadn't run that by anyone, had she?
Don't think it was a bit silly.
All the pageantry.
Yeah.
Coming out. It was a bit silly. It's a bit much. Because you wouldn't really go and yell about that to someone, would you?
Not that loud that people could hear. You'd be more like, pss, pss, why have you done that? You would be like, oh no, why have you used the veto? Everyone can hear. People may say we comment on women's bodies on this podcast, but how about this?
Well, we go on the men as well. I remember you and Big D.
I've got a compliment here. Terence looks skinnier than I thought he would in that vest.
How's the booty do?
With all those tattoos, bit of a hunk, really.
Temporary tattoos are slimming, don't you know?
The five swatters were actually believing this shit about Taylor shouting it.
Do you know, I've written here, the veto ceremony interruption. At this point, they hadn't even bothered to show Terence doing that punishment.
No,
but he appeared with some of the tattoos, so realised it had happened.
Continuity. Joseph was hamming it up about, oh my god, yeah, Taylor was shouting at Kyle. Oh my god. Kyle was
Taylor will be careful because she didn't want to present that image when she's already on quite a few people's shit list.
Look, we already know how explosive she is and how prone to get into an argument she is.
Now it looks like she
aggressive she is. Oh my god, she's so scary. Yes, Taylor, what are you doing? You're playing into their hands. Kyle was annoyed about having to act because she put him on the spot and he didn't like that.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit awkward to be thrown into improv theatre, isn't it?
Unannounced.
Yeah.
Kyle said, oh, this was when Kyle started doing his sweeping generalisations about the non-white people in the house.
Oh, yeah.
He said, Monty is very loud, Joseph is very loud,
oh, yeah.
Taylor is very loud.
Yeah, very loud.
Do you think that followed the acting in the story? Maybe that was what spurred it.
I think it's odd to say very loud.
Very loud.
Does that mean just outspoken big personalities?
I mean, none of those three people are loud.
Tell you who's loud, Josh Martinez off of BB, 18.
19.
God, you know your
do you know why? Because I watched BB18 in 1 hour last night with Jack.
Okay.
So that's why. Hang on. Let's think this through. Monty is not loud. Joseph's not loud. Taylor is not loud. What is he talking about?
I know what it is.
Go on.
All the crunching on the crisps.
Oh,
for Taylor.
Too much Lays. Lays for days.
Carl's trying to team up with Michael and Brittany, I've written.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He said, I'm not going to get bullied. Who's he getting bullied by? Is this about Taylor trying to make him not use the veto? Or?
Probably is playing along, is he? I think so.
Anyway, this was sort of a bit like... I was actually quite surprised that, even though I knew it had been happening, I was quite surprised that Big Brother showed this. Don't you think they'd... Because they've got the whole showman storyline, weren't you quite surprised that, they're actually showing Kyle to be a bit... Not racist, but Kyle's unconscious bias, let's be polite and call it that.
Yeah. In that you thought it's a bit like Drew.
Cover it up.
In BB Australia, they wanted him to look like Australia's pin-up.
Yeah.
And you think they'd want Kyle to be the same.
Yeah, like they're trying to cover up that shit that people are saying that's a bit off colour.
Yeah, you'd think they want him to look like a real peach, but actually they're showing his true colours.
Yeah, and I think it must be because it's been building up for a couple of weeks and they're like, oh fuck it, we're going to show this now if he's going to keep saying this shit.
Yeah, maybe, and perhaps they know what the community on Twitter knows or what the live feeders know.
Yeah, but they don't normally sort of give much credence to that. True. They normally just like, oh fuck you lot. But
I do think they've been a bit more balanced in their storytelling these days.
It's good.
Perhaps they've got more diverse story producers.
Yeah, I think they've got something different going on this year. So Brittany then was speaking to Michael about this privately, and she said...
this was a great conversation.
Go on,
she was like, I basically said she didn't like the optics of the split in the alliance. That's sort of what led into this whole thing about Kyle being worried about a Cookout 2.0.
Yeah.
Which includes Indy, Jasmine and Joseph. And then Brittany was saying to Kyle...
to
Michael, that basically she was like, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, what did she say? This isn't the game we're playing.
Yeah, not the game I came to play. That's what Michael said, actually. And then they had Kyle naming all the different minorities working together, and Michael said, I'm not going to assume people are in an alliance based on their race.
Yeah, I am. Right?
No, Michael wasn't. Kyle was.
I thought you said Kyle said he wasn't going to assume
that's what Michael said.
Okay.
Brittany told Kyle, we don't want it to be black versus white. I can't do that. And then Kyle... Oh, yeah, this was interesting. Kyle went, well, it's such a fine line, isn't it? And I was thinking, no, it isn't really a fine line. Because the other thing Kyle thinks is that they're working with Jasmine as well. Like Monty... do you know what I mean? It's just like literally...
Would they ever think that?
Like there's no thing to tie them together apart from... not being white, basically, or being.
That's
I don't know.
Sheer paranoia off the back of the Cookout.
Yeah, it is. Which we kind of knew that was going to happen, but
it's also so unfounded.
I think Kyle's just hasn't got a clue
about
the world.
It epitomises like unconscious bias and fear that white people seem to have, or white fragility is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, that is a good way of putting it. It's like, I just think Kyle needs to just experience the world. I don't think he's got a clue about anything. I do think he was a virgin before he slept with Alyssa as well. And I just think he just hasn't got a clue.
Would he explain in 10 seconds?
Quite, yeah.
He can't be, come on.
I think
Doesn't he have... No, there's no reports of him having someone on the outside, is there?
No. Apart from his mum. Kyle is this is my thoughts. Kyle is showing his immaturity and his unconscious bias, and I'm surprised BB is showing this.
I was glad they were, though.
Oh, so was I. Very glad, but because it is quite a nuanced thing, I guess, to show in those 45 minutes for the show. It is like a complicated subject matter to sort of get in there.
Yeah.
But
they kind of have a duty now, because pretty much by upping the representation, they've sort of built this into the show. It's the legacy of the Cookout is going to follow every season that comes next, you think. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they're kind of duty bound to sort of cover it as much as they can. They did admit that they had to wait and pick their moment, and they had... I guess they waited until they had the right conversations, I don't know. Yeah. But like Brittany and Michael's discussion was what led to them unpacking what Kyle had been saying as well. Yeah. So maybe they were waiting for the balanced argument to come forward. But even then, you shouldn't really have to wait for that on Big Brother.
No, but I see what you mean, because by Brittany and Michael having that discussion, it's not just them showing Kyle saying that and then no response to it. Yeah. You have got that as a... Yeah, no, you're probably right, actually. So then we had the inked up punishment. And
Did you mean Blink 182?
oh, why have I put inked up?
Maybe that's what they said. I think they said it's time to get inked up.
One of his tattoos said "Festy Bestie," which I quite liked.
I've written, but first, the Zingbot and the rubber duck.
Oh yeah,
that's my highlights.
It's time to get inked. That's how they said it.
Do you know what? I thought this was a missed opportunity. They could have like thrown in like some nods to international Big Brother. Like could have done like a Marsha tattoo.
Oh
or
yeah.
Maybe it's like a BB
International
Eye or something.
As if dream on. They will never acknowledge there's another Big Brother outside of the country.
I didn't notice the love one another tattoo. Did you?
Nah, that's a shame. Julie Chen Moonlit. Was there one of Julie's face? That would have been good. Then we had a scene where everyone was pretending to be bad at chess, but they were sort of spotting that each other was pretending to be bad at chess.
Joseph and Michael both purposely not excelling at chess.
That's quite funny.
Imagine that being something you're worried about.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's like thinking way too deeply about it.
The thing is, they always, without fail, have a fucking chessboard in US Big Brother, don't they?
Always. Are you good at chess? Can you play chess?
Oh, no, hell no. I don't
Can you
remember
play
the
it?
rules. No, I used to play it with my dad as a kid. And I used to just cry every time. I think I've told you this before. Because I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
It's too mathematical for me.
Do you know what my problem is? I can only think one move ahead. I can't think any further ahead than that.
Are you supposed to think a
Yeah,
few
you're
ahead?
supposed to think several moves ahead, and that's where I always come unstuck.
Like,
Tyler.
yes, that's probably it. But I was actually thinking of the guy from All Stars who was really shit, and they did a Redux Knight moves or something.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the guy?
Oh, Kaiser.
No, that Italian-American guy. He's a bit dumb, but he acted like he really knew what he was doing with Knight moves.
Oh, Cody.
Alfie's screaming at the moment.
Italian-American.
He's that older guy, he's aging, who's going bald.
Kevin. No.
No, but that is another one.
Oh no, this is so annoying listening to shit like this. How old are we talking?
45. Enzo.
Oh, Enzo. He ain't that old. I know what you mean though.
He looks it.
Yeah.
He must be. Pushing 50.
Enzo. Lord, shout out Enzo.
I'm sure he said he was thinking 2 moves ahead on
the
night
meow
moves.
meow. Kyle wants to slow things down with Alyssa, and Alyssa feels like she's being dumped. I did notice Alicia has very long eyelashes, and they look rather nice.
Oh.
I've got eyelash envy. You've got nice eyelashes, haven't you?
I do have long eyelashes.
My eyelashes.
It's not been said for a while, so I forget about it.
My eyelashes are just
Non-existent.
neither here nor there. They're not non-existent. They're just neither here nor there. It's like,
I just remembered that I've written down some potential missed opportunities for tattoos here.
Go on.
They could have had poison blue,
that would have been good.
anal lice, and of course Grandpa Lou. The pigeon form.
What else would be good ones?
Falte.
Yeah, Falte. Can't remember anything that's happened in a previous
The
season.
psychedelic salamander.
Yeah, the OTEV. Actually, they did have an OTEV. What was that thing? The Power app. I don't know how you can have a tattoo of that.
Why not? Access denied. Hashtag access denied.
So then, anyway, he didn't end up dumping her. They ended up agreeing to be girlfriend and boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how sweet.
Will you be my girlfriend? Promise. Well, that's it.
What about the situationship? Situationship over. And then they were kissing, I think. Next thing we heard...
Oh, Skin and Fancy now, no?
Oh, just before that we had Monty commenting on Taylor's Naomi Campbell walk.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a reference to the UK
Punk
music
scene?
Yeah, punk scene, I don't know.
She's part of that sort of celebrity scene.
Yeah, she is. The 90s scene, she is. Taylor chose to be chained to Joseph. I'm sure you could relate.
Yeah.
Who would you choose to be, Joseph or Monty, if you had to?
Joseph.
Yeah, I thought so. Skin and Fancy. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the.
I like that it's obviously either Monty or Joseph.
Well, we know that.
Who would you get chained to?
Who would I?
Yeah,
Michael, why? No.
Brittany?
Oh God! Oh God, it's hard actually, isn't it?
For you, it's harder, I think, because I don't think you actually like anyone this year.
No. Oh God. I think I'm gonna have to go for Monty.
Thought you might.
Even though I don't like
push.
him, he's nice to look at, isn't he? Here we go. Here's the Sid and Nancy facts. He stabbed her and then died of a heroin overdose.
I didn't notice that in the task.
And then strangled his cat. Probably before he died of the heroin overdose. That is a bit inappropriate, isn't it? What was Twitter saying about that? Or what was the word?
I thought, no, there was an article about it, that people had been like raising complaints because they were upset about the legacy of these people.
Come on, you've got to glamorise a bit of drug use here and there.
Come on, we had Kim Jong-un and Trump fucking chasing people over a wall on Big Brother UK.
Also, you had psychedelic slot last week. You do the psychedelic slot one week, you're doing the heroin overdose the next week. It's a slippery slope, you know.
Perhaps I should have made them Russell Brand and Katy Perry.
What do you think of Joseph's British accent?
Oh, it was funny, wasn't
I got to talk in a British accent.
I learned British accent from The Simpsons.
Yeah, that was quite sweet seeing those two train together.
What do you think about Joseph calling Taylor a bird?
Did he call her a bird?
Is that what they think we say about our women
well,
over here?
I think it's offensive when people normally do it, but if you're doing it in a taking the piss kind of way, I'm saying,
that's fine.
Why
then.
not? Why not?
Overheard, this duck is iconic Big Brother. Do you remember that?
No.
Joseph was like looking at like the decorations around the house. Just thought it was iconic.
Oh, someone's cooking something. It sounds nice. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
It's time for a song.
Now what else happened? Next thing I've got is Rihanna.
Yeah, me too. Hi, Julie and Rihanna. Why are you asking Alfie if Rihanna has tweeted about Big Brother?
Because I thought that's why are they suddenly mentioning Rihanna?
Did you not think well, how would they know about it if she had tweeted about them? Tweets from home?
Well, it was like they were sort of all being forced at gunpoint to say something about Rihanna, wasn't it?
Oh, you felt the production had arranged that?
Yeah. Oh, what is that? It
smells like bread.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah, how come you didn't look on Rihanna's Twitter yourself? Were you on a Twitter ban?
Well, I didn't want to spoil him Big Brother. Rihanna on a maternity leave, watching Big Brother.
Carrots lights in the garden.
Can you imagine Rihanna and ASAP Rocky sat there watching Big Brother?
Is it ASAP or ASAP?
It's ASAP. Who called it ASAP? Jack? I
don't know. I don't know who that person is, really.
He's hot as. And honestly, his music videos, when you do the psychedelic slot, stick that shit on. I'm telling you, they're so fucking good.
Oh.
That guy is like the master of the hallucinogen.
Oh.
So he's on that same old slippery slope.
Perhaps he's producing the show.
He's very, very good looking. I really, actually, this is very un-me. I really want to see a picture of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's baby because I want to see how cute it is. Because
She hasn't had it yet, has she?
No, yeah, she's had it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she had it a couple of months ago. Because they're both.
She was over in London not long ago, you know. And she was pregnant. Yeah, I'd say that was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, no, she's definitely had it because I read it about it in my magazines in the bath.
People saw her in like a barber shop in, I don't know, Peckham or something.
Oh, yeah.
Around this area.
I see. But I bet you that's one cute baby. I bet you. Anyway, I like the thought of them two watching Big Brother together. It's kind of sweet.
Probably not anymore. Baby's probably ruined that for them.
Yeah, well, babies ruin everything. Who is actually going to go? I had no idea who was going to go out of Terence or Indy, did you?
No.
Didn't know, neither knew nor cared.
I was kind of upset that it come to this, really.
Why?
Because it seems a waste. They're both good cannon fodder.
Yeah, but you don't want too much cannon fodder at the end, do you? Get rid.
Yeah, I guess. Turner's shouting out his business, I've written. Fair play on the live eviction.
The old rugs.
What is everyone missing from home? Boring section, I've written.
Oh, God.
Do you know that?
I haven't even
Julie
got
went
that.
around and asked everyone what they were missing from home.
No. I don't know what the hell will happen there. I hope Indy has to go in the punky tard, I've written. She has been such a disappointing housemate.
I don't know if I've seen US Big Brother evict people looking stupid before.
Yeah.
Do they do that a lot?
Yeah, someone went out in a banana costume once.
Like Terence all tattooed up and Indy in the punkatard. It reminded me of like days when we used to kick people out in the dressing gown.
Oh yeah, or Chicken Stew went out in his cowboy outfit that he was wearing for a fancy dress party. There's a bit of knowledge I didn't need in my head anymore. Is that Dan cooking that bread?
I don't know. I don't
I
think
hope
so.
so. It smells so good and I want them.
I'm gonna smell.
Oh my God, it's making me hungry. Oh.
No, maybe it's Dan cooking something.
Oh please, Dan. God, if only we had Smello listen. So then what else happened?
Jasmine's birthday with
yeah.
a cake and a card made out of a cereal box. But didn't have the eyes on the front though. Signed in thumbprints.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting really congested.
Turner didn't like putting his thumbprint in that card.
Oh, did he say he thought it was at the county jail or something?
Yeah. And then they had to go around and say 2 things they liked about Jasmine. Was that Jasmine's suggestion that they did that?
And I've just written, Turner hates Jasmine and I enjoy this dynamic.
Yeah.
She's asking everyone for 2 things they like about her. Yeah, and he was like, who does this, basically?
Yeah.
Like, normally someone else will, like, say,
Yeah.
you know, what's something you like about this person? But she was like, what do you like about me?
And his answer was, when you were my festie bestie. And how unique she is. Those are good answers. Joseph said, oh, there's so many to pick from. Kyle said, I love your bubbly personality. Ouch. You know, we don't like being called bubbly.
No, but in America, I think it's different.
No, it isn't. Bubbly is code word for fat. I've been called it enough times.
You've heard people in their VT say they're bubbly.
Oh, anyone self-proclaimed bubbly is even worse than someone calling you bubbly. If someone's self-proclaiming bubbly, that means they're annoying as sin. If someone's calling you bubbly, they're secretly calling you fat. Not even so secretly.
I swear Laura said it's not the case over there.
Well, this is BB on Blast, not BB on Laurie. Taylor... Oh yeah, the blonde wig.
Joseph is calling Taylor wifey.
He should be like, wifey. Careful, Taylor. Hide the knives.
I noticed they had to talk in the accent just all the time, didn't they?
Their accent wasn't that good, to be honest. Was Taylor's any good?
Well, she had to like New York kind of style, and she was all right.
Oh yeah, I would have preferred Tara doing the English accent.
But I thought it was funny hearing Joseph like half-arse it when he was just having normal conversations about like who should go in the house. Just like vaguely remembering he had to do it. Like, oh yeah, we should nominate this person.
if I couldn't be bothered to do it, I'm just not going to speak to anyone today.
Yeah.
Taylor said, I'm sick of people not respecting my HOH. I'm completely lost in my notes here. Any thoughts?
We're lost in music.
We're lost in my notes.
My notes are really dried up here, so I think I've just fizzled out.
The biggest twist in
BB
happened. History.
I got really
you
tired.
wish it was the end, but it fucking...
No, there was still 20 minutes to go. I got really tired and I was like, I can't finish this.
Okay.
And then had a second wind, but I stopped making notes.
Oh, Jesus. Right, come on.
Michael wants to give Indy a sympathy vote.
Yes.
And Joseph wants to as well. Mm-hmm. So there was a risk there that if 2 of them give a sympathy vote, they might fuck it up. Not really, though.
Speeches weren't worth mentioning.
No, there you go.
Jasmine's blue suit, hideous.
Oh, oversized 80s style sort of power jacket. That's something the Joker would have worn.
Absolutely. Well, it's quite apt. Monty shouting out his barber, a new low.
Oh yeah, in the diary room. That's quite funny.
Shouting out his barber, fucking hell, what next? Shout out to my dentist. Shout out to the person who shaves my fanny for me. Fucking hell, give us a break. Even Jasmine voted to evict Indy, fucking hell.
What was I watching the other day that mentioned Bejazzled?
Towie.
Exactly. And someone went, basically, Towie has ruined the impression of that word. Like, you instantly think of a vajazzle.
Yeah.
You hear... Oh, I think it was a podcast I was listening to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you hear the word, like, bejeweled or bejazzled, you just think of a vajazzle.
Yeah, a sparkly vagina.
Yeah. Side note.
Alyssa said, I hope I'm making you proud, Mum and Dad. Not so much. And Indy went out in a unanimous vote. Ouch. She went out quite jovial. I thought she might be a bit more sour. She said, it's not my game. Something else happened. When you watch, you'll see what happened. I hope you guys really regret this. Oh, yeah, that was it.
She gave a long speech at the door.
At the door, it's like, just go. Just don't do a island.
I thought maybe that's like a Big Brother Brazil thing.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Perhaps they give a rousing speech when they leave or something.
But
she was really making out like they were going to regret it.
No.
I don't think anyone is.
When you watch this, you'll see what happened. Okay, I've watched it. Nothing happened. I hope you guys really regret this. Don't think so. And it's not for my game. Something else happened. No, it is your game.
You don't have a game.
Your game sucked. Then she was crying, I think, when she was being interviewed.
She was. I did see a tear rolling down her cheek.
She said, I was fine about my game. What game? And then Indy said expect the unexpected as well. God.
She also said to Julie asked like, "What's the difference?"
Oh yeah.
Like when Julie was asking everyone, "Oh, what would you rather do?"
Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
Go back to your day
What's
job.
harder, being in the Big Brother house or playing basketball? Blah blah blah.
What's harder, being from Brazil or being in the Big Brother house? Anyway, yeah, she asked about like what's the difference with Big Brother Brazil, and then Indy was like, well, basically it's the public that decide, didn't she? And then Julie's like, oh yeah, we tried that here, it didn't work.
Oh yeah, we tried that season 1. That's actually quite funny. Indy blamed Kyle for going, but as if Kyle was going to use the veto and evict his own girlfriend. Stupid.
Stupid.
So then we had the goodbye messages. Joseph.
We need to talk about this. I'm shocked. What happened?
What?
Carry on, you'll get there, I'm
Joseph
sure.
laid it. Well, I didn't write that many down. Joseph laid it on a bit with a trowel. He said, "I can't imagine life without you, and I can't,
With a trowel.
and I can't, and I can't imagine life without you in this game."
He must have been jury managing
He's
her,
hamming
surely.
up. Yeah, well, I would have thought so. I've never even seen him speak to her before.
Oh, well, he hates... Well, you have seen him creep around trying not to wake her up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, Michael's was good, wasn't it? Michael revealed the truth about the leftovers.
Why did he do that, though?
Because you've got to take the ownership. We've seen it too many times. People don't take ownership in the goodbye messages.
I thought it was maybe a bad idea, because now
no,
the jury
no.
house knows. Every person in that jury house knows now about the leftovers.
Yeah.
Is that so they can put some respect on it?
Yeah, because Michael, it will be like, Indy will be like, Michael told me, blah, 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 blah. Indy feels like Michael's sort of shared that knowledge with her.
Yeah.
She's the first person in there. She's going to tell every other fucking person who comes in about
Okay.
that. It's honestly,
So you
that
think
is... It's good. Because that's what happened with Paul in a... BB, what the fuck, 7 million, what he was in. He just never took ownership for any of his game, and that's what fucked him. That's why Josh fucking went against him that season, because he just didn't take that was the first season me and you did, wasn't it?
My introduction to this shit show.
God, how you carried on after that, I'll never know.
I barely managed, just because you twisted my arm.
But yeah, no, but then Michael said, I'm going to avenge you in this game. So I mean, it's good, a bit of drama, isn't it?
Avenge
As if he
Indy.
actually gives 2 fucks. No, that was good. That was good. Believe me.
I was worried about it. I thought maybe that's a bad idea.
Nah, you got that. You got the wrong end of the stick there.
Still no clue about this bloody game, obviously.
You've done
Anyway, nice
19,
to see Indy blindsided.
You've done 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is your 6th series of BBUS.
Wait, 18 was the first, no?
Did you do 18? Did you do both series of Paul in?
Oh, was 19 the second?
Yeah,
Okay,
19 was the second, yeah. I don't think you did the first one with Paul in.
So how many is it?
6.
Plus 2 celebrity.
Yeah, and you still don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
Sorry.
For Jesus.
Gulped over the mic.
Right, so that was the end of that. Julie then announced the twist.
Oh,
Get ready
finally.
for a takeover.
Honestly, surely this twist was supposed to be done already.
Yeah, the split house. Oh, and what did you say last week? Have they built another
Secret house. Is there a
Right.
secret house?
Yeah, and what was the answer to that question?
No, they're putting them in the backyard.
No, that even cheaper than we could have imagined. Just put them in the back garden. So we were
Do
told.
you think this is a bit
Go on.
Big Brother Australia? Because they always put them outside overnight at least once in Big Brother Australia.
Yeah,
these
they
days.
do actually.
And I know there was that, what's he called again? Not OT. Is it OT? Is that someone called OT?
Ovi.
Ovi. Didn't he have a punishment where he had to set up a little camp and
Oh yeah.
grill sausages? But I don't
Yeah.
think he actually had to sleep in the tent, did he?
No, I have seen people have to sleep outside before. I think Ian had to sleep in a dog kennel in BB14.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask, is that new?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they've just realised there's some potential for getting people to sleep outside.
I feel like in these latter day seasons of BBUS, they don't
latter-day
they
thing.
don't have much outside space, or they don't have much time in the garden. So I'm surprised
Half the
that
time they're probably overhauling it for a comp, aren't
yeah,
they?
like what if those tennis balls are flying over? You can't have a whole alliance.
They've got the net,
haven't they? What about the megaphone? What about the banner plane?
No one can be arsed anymore.
Yeah, just like
They'll
whatever.
shut that business down. Although, we could hit them up, see if we can pay them to send something over.
So there will be 2 games of Big Brother being played at the same time. There'll be 2 HOHs, 2 vetoes.
Yeah, but
blah,
Julie
blah,
told
blah.
us this a week ago and we're still waiting for it. What the fuck is going on here? Excuse me.
I've written Michael didn't account for this shit in his game plan. Big Brochella. And what was the other one?
Direfest.
Direfest?
They play on Firefest festival. Do you remember that?
Oh, the one that fucked up.
It's where everyone paid to go to an island for a festival or whatever, and then when they got there was no place, there was no fucking music, there was no camping,
no toilets.
And then they gave them food. It was like a paper plate with a slice of bread and a piece of ham on it.
There weren't even no booze, was there?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I actually did watch...
barely drinking water.
I did watch that documentary. So 2 housemates will go in a double eviction at the end of the week. I don't want a double eviction like this. I want the regular double eviction.
I'm worried about this.
Oh, so am I. It's going to fuck things up. It's going to ruin all the alliances.
It's either going to go great.
Didn't I tell you to worry about this last week and you were getting excited about it?
Yeah, because I wanted to see the new house they built. Where are they going to make them sleep, do you think? In a little tent or on a camp bed just with a sleeping bag?
Probably in tents.
Do you think they give them a sleeping bag?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
But like, maybe... I'm sure on BB Australia they just like put them on the floor with the sleeping bag.
Yeah, but it's hot in Australia.
It's hot in LA.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's hotter in Australia.
Do you know what I learned from... I was talking to James from Judy Gut the other day. Mainly because he'd said on the podcast he was getting a house. He was bought a house.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I just heard that a minute ago.
Congratulating him on that.
Yeah, congrats, James.
And then he said that September is the hottest month in LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach was saying his flat was hot.
So, yeah, I don't know if it's...
Oh, so you're saying it's alright for them to sleep in the garden?
Maybe, but then isn't... In theory, isn't it? Didn't it used to be like a desert in LA? Does it mean it gets cold at night?
Pass.
Anyway, all this stuff is probably answerable by tuning into the live feeds.
Yeah, probably. So, this is why we didn't sound excited, Julie, someone said. Yeah, everyone looked right pissed off.
Right, pissed off.
It's a bit like Battle of the... They're trying to bring back Battle of the Block under a different guise, and no one wants that. What is this? Hey, oh yeah, did you see the VIP was the competition? I was quite good at this at first and then got gradually worse.
Oh,
it's like a Where's Wally type thing, wasn't it?
Sign, yeah.
Were you any good at it? Did you have a go?
Did you I played along.
And
the thing is, there was only one VIP every time, so it's quite easy.
Yeah, I thought it was easy at first, then I got a bit worse at it. Terrence.
Nicole was in it a lot.
I know, like, can we not? Can you believe Terrence fucking won this shit?
He didn't really. He
No.
came second, didn't he? And they
yeah.
both were HH by default.
Ah, right. But Terrence, he's obviously got good eyes. Oh, he's a bus driver, isn't he? See, he's got something going for him. I'd be reassured if I was on his bus after seeing that keen eyesight. Anything else from that comp?
Not really. I thought they should have used... what does that smell?
Bread. It smells so fucking... I feel so hungry right now.
I swear it's not coming from this kitchen.
Oh, well, can you get down to make us some, please?
I thought they should have used images of old housemates, not just stock image people.
Yeah, they should have. I was trying to work out the stock image people. Was there anyone we knew there?
There wasn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Just some Shutterstock.
Should have been old housemates.
Yeah,
yes.
or even the current ones too, just to throw people off.
Yeah. So Michael is the indoor HOH. Terrence is the outside HOH.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, I think so. Michael is such a big threat now. Mental, social,
Yeah,
and strategic.
he needs to ease it up a little bit,
4
I think.
VOs, 2 HLHs. It's too much, isn't it? If I was Monty and Joseph, I'd be putting my heads together thinking, let's get rid of this guy.
It's not
if
been
we
said
can,
yet.
if we can get rid of him.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we had the traditional schoolyard pick to pick the...
But we didn't see it, did we?
No, I knew it was
Fuck's
going to be a
sake.
schoolyard pick, did you? Just had schoolyard pick written all over it.
I guess so. God, you've got reclined like me for the first time ever.
But what's the strategy here? Let's think, even though we don't know. Do you want to pick people you
your alliance
like?
or not?
No, you want to pick people you want to get rid of, right?
So you can put them up.
Yeah, so you can put them up. But then
you
there's
have a whole alliance of your own alliance.
Yeah.
You've got to do a split.
That's the thing, because you don't want to spend a week with people you don't really like. Or it could be a good opportunity to branch out and build relationships with the other
The
side.
problem with this is...
The strategy talk with BB on Blast.
is that Terence is neither here nor there. If you had 2 leftovers doing the picking, you could kind of work it out.
Right, yeah.
Whereas Terence is going to just pick people who he thinks can win stuff or whatever. So he'd probably, given the chance, will pick the boys.
Terence will probably pick Monty, because Terence wants Monty out. Do you remember? He was trying to get Monty out.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. So...
God, imagine if Monty goes to Terence.
That would be quite funny.
So anyway, how many people are on each team?
I don't know. I don't even know how many people are left in the house.
can't be more than like 5. Julie laid it out. She's basically like, isn't there like 2 people are going to go up?
She said 2 separate episodes. That part didn't make sense. She said there'll be 2 separate episodes playing out. It's not 2 separate episodes, is it?
No, it's 2 separate evictions.
2 separate things happening, but it's not 2 separate episodes.
Simultaneous evictions. Are they going to do a split screen like Sonic 2?
Yeah. Yeah, that was confusing.
Well, she doesn't know what she's selling either, so she
So
don't know.
basically, last week they said there's going to be a twist. This
There
week,
wasn't.
we don't even fucking know we know what the twist is, but we don't know who's on what side or anything.
We're none the wiser compared to last week. I think something went wrong this week, didn't you?
What they should
probably
have brought in sooner.
Yeah, they probably couldn't get the sleeping bags delivered in time or something.
And the s'mores. Yeah, that was.
It doesn't make sense.
That was the worst week of BB24 so far.
Oh,
just boring.
By far.
Plain boring.
Shall we see what the listeners think?
Please.
I think we've got quite a few emails
So I did a little
actually.
call out for emails. That's fine.
Who's this? Is this some spam? Did you get my last email?
Probably.
Of course it is.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah. Like I got your last email and ignored it, so kindly fuck off.
Yeah.
Get the hint.
What about what's the date? Daniel's interview. Okay. So email us with your thoughts about the new twist to bbandbusspod@gmail.com. Is this going to fuck everyone over?
Who's saying this?
I'm telling them.
Oh, sorry.
While I just fill air.
Oh, hold on. I'll do the
Airspace.
I'll do the filling. Boom, 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 boom.
Right. Here's Laurie's email.
Thank God.
Laurie's feedback this week is called BB Pod feedback. She says,
That's nice to clarify.
a 2-hour waste of time episode. Why did we have to endure shitty music segments and endless applications of fake tattoos? She didn't like the music. Oh, Laurie, don't like a song?
Oh, Laurie, next thing you'll be saying you don't like English people. Top of the morning to ya.
I thought We Smell was your favourite track.
Yeah, I thought you were a bit of a rocker back in your day, Laurie.
Ugh, I really hate the show sometimes. Schoolyard pick cliffhanger. Really, Ted? Why? They should have picked an envelope or maybe grouped by elimination order. From the comp.
I would have just liked to have seen who the fuck it was. Like 2-hour episode and we ain't got time for that shit. Laurie's right.
Do you know what though? I do think that the schoolyard pick, it would have been an extra layer of jeopardy, like she says, picking an envelope, picking a ball, do like the veto pick maybe.
I think the schoolyard pick is better because the envelope thing could go wrong, like when 3 people went in the porta potties at once. You know, you could end up with Kyle and Alyssa.
I told you that screen was glitching at the time.
Yeah, it could. I think the schoolyard pick provides more drama, but sadly we never got to see it.
I'm so, in capitals and bold letters, annoyed, says Laurie. Ta-ta for now, Laurie. This is the Laurie love bite emoji. P.S. I won't be watching and post-fiction interviews, so I won't be gathering a list of links for you this week.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
On that.
We're not bothered with Indy's interviews, are we?
Well,
actually, do they even do interviews when they go to just jury? Maybe short ones.
My extended interview with Indy.
I only want to see interviews when it's someone who I hate. Indy, I couldn't give 2 fucks what she says. She's just nothing to me.
At least we get to see more of Indy in the jury house, right?
Yeah. What is there? What more is there to say?
Can we block this person?
Who is it?
Oh, just some spam about
Just reply saying no.
growing
thank
our
you.
client base. Reply saying no, thank you.
Thanks,
Report
but no
spam.
thanks.
There you go, gone. Axe has sent us an email. Oh, it's a voicemail.
Oh, good.
I just woke up. Lol, it's 10 a.m. here. Hopefully I sent this in time. 2 hours ago this came in.
Nice. Nicely
You
done.
did. You did get it in time.
Jazz and Lindsay, y'all look better than a dog on a stick.
A dog on a stick.
So, this week was fun. Taylor went crazy. She gone crazy. With her HOH. So, don't think she did a good HOH. But luckily, I think this twist is going to erase her missteps. Indy, she just had to go. And I've been seeing her interviews, and she's like she changed her tune.
Oh, I bet she has.
About Taylor real quick. It was interesting. I wonder if she got clued in from production.
That's not good.
That's not good for the jury.
The twist was budget, so that wasn't good. But I think it's going to be entertaining. I just don't know why they were making them sleep. Thought it was horrible, but I mean, I'm still hopeful for the twist. It looks like they're going to start attacking each other, the leftovers, so that's good. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks, Axe.
Sound like you're half asleep as well, Axe.
It's
Jesus.
good. It's good for the drama.
Doesn't know why he's making them. Why they're making them sleep out.
Oh, outside because
Yeah.
there's not much room in the house. I don't think Taylor's HH was that bad. She was acting a bit of the goat, but she wasn't that bad.
Yeah, probably the worst one we've seen this series.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
We've seen worse.
I
in the
don't think
past.
she exactly pissed anyone off that much. Do you?
No. Oh. Okay, Laurie's got back to us with an interview link. I changed my mind and watched this one. Don't watch until you've watched Sunday's episode.
Oh.
Today's episode. Today's episode.
Oh, we can't watch that then.
Oh. Anyway, that's it. Just 2 emails
Is that
this week.
it?
Yeah. That's it.
Come
It's got
on.
empty inbox.
Because it was such a boring week.
True.
Should we check our DMs?
Well, that was anything
Desperate, aren't we?
That was anything in there, but I did get a message from. We did get a message on Instagram from a person who asked us where to watch US and UK, saying thank you. He's called Cameron. Do you remember? Yeah. So that's it. We're done.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
you know that was about as anticlimactic as the week.
That was your typical BB on Blast phoned-in episode with no booze, nothing of interest to say. Won't be a good title. Probably be a shit picture. You know, thanks very much. But do you pay for this shit? No.
No.
Have you sent us Chris this week? Luke
Some of you
has,
have.
yes. The rest of you go to hell. Not really.
Do you know we didn't? Are we going to video content any of this stuff? Like normally when we get a package, we do a video.
I know Luke wanted us to, but I couldn't bring all these fucking boxes to your house, and I wanted to know what was in them, so I opened it
Couldn't
myself.
be bothered.
I did. Jack videoed me opening it, but it's not really fit for purpose.
Oh no.
Not really.
Oh, well, I don't mind if I'm not in it.
No, I just don't look very good. Was there anything BB UK related we wanted to add to the mix?
Oh God, do we?
I don't know.
The news
Any
is
more news?
Yeah, the news is that Emma Willis don't want to do it.
Good. No one wants her to.
They're going to
either.
build a new house for sure. They want to use it for many years.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Apparently,
Yeah.
people are saying. That's what the streets are saying, and the fan sites, mainly Big Bugger. That's all it's from. And that's all I've got.
It has...
Oh, Alison Hammond in the front running for the presenter.
Oh, I don't think so.
Not a good idea.
No.
You learn from Brian, don't you? You don't go down that route again.
Alison Hammond ain't got the
Minerals.
the gravitas for
Minerals.
those.
I actually love Alison, but she's not got the right...
You know, imagine someone's
tone.
done something really bad in there. I can't imagine Alison Hammond telling
She'd
them
just
off.
be cackling all over
Yeah,
it.
she'd just be like, "Oh, it's all right, babes. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Wouldn't she? That's not what we want. We want to see people account for their actions.
No, you know, Alison can do serious because she did do that documentary, didn't she? Did you see that
No,
documentary she
what's
did
that
about the way Black history is taught in schools?
Oh, okay.
So she can do a bit of
Oh,
serious,
okay.
but like, I just don't think it's good to have a housemate come back and be the presenter.
No. Well, it didn't work last time. I thought, why can't we just have Rylan? He loves the show and he's good at presenting.
I don't really know why this isn't being a thing that's been reported. All I can think of is that ITV have thrown out hinky votes and going like, oh yeah, we want it to be this person, we want it to be that person, and in the end it will be Rylan.
I put it this way, I would be absolutely shocked if it was anyone other than Rylan. Absolutely shocked to the core.
Some people think that he can't do serious enough though.
Oh yeah, he can. Absolutely he can. 100% he can.
End of, he can.
He can. I've seen him do it before. I've seen him talk seriously
I think
about
the question
things.
is, does he resonate with the audience ITV2 want, I suppose? You know,
What
they
do you
might
mean?
not want all those people off bots turning up outside the studio again. I think Rylan's going to bring all those old bods back in.
Don't blame Rylan for those people. For those lovely people on Facebook that we like. But that, you know what I mean? The old crowd is going to follow it around just like we do. We're the old crowd following it around ourselves.
Yeah, the old codgers.
Yeah. But, you know,
The old bags.
look, they either want it to be like a young thing for young people, blah blah blah, or they want it to be like a nostalgic thing for our age group. They need to pick.
What's worrying
pick a
is
side.
they might bring some sort of young whippersnapper presenter that we think, oh, this is shit.
But then, like, I actually saw someone comment this on that Facebook group I joined. It doesn't really matter who the presenter is because the presenter's only there once a week anyway, once or twice a week.
That's a good point.
It's like Julie Chen, like, yeah, she's shit, but it's like, in the grand scheme of percentage of hours you watch Big Brother, she's like 1% out of the whole thing.
Yeah, well,
if that.
God, she has a good old go at it. Jesus.
But do you know what I mean? It's not going to make the presenter isn't going to make or break the show.
It's true. Like
unless it's
we suffered
Stephen
through,
Mulhern.
we suffered through Brian's tenure as well.
Yeah,
and
I'll leave Brian alone.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
should
Brian.
be.
I do love you, Brian, but it didn't affect the way we consumed the show at the end of the day. We
No.
still came back for more, which is...
I couldn't name to you off the top of my head, oh, those are the seasons Brian did, those are the seasons Davina did, those are the seasons Emma did. Like, obviously I can remember some that Davina did. But do you know what I mean?
Because you know everything before Channel 5
But
wasn't.
which seasons did Brian actually present? No one knows, and no one cares.
I do know.
Go on.
The first one, the first Celebrity Big Brother where Pamela Anderson came in, because that's when it came back. Aaron's series.
Oh, yeah.
Ryland's series.
I
I think there might be a few more.
Yeah.
But he definitely did. I think the last series he did was when Ryland won.
Well, Aaron's series was a brilliant series.
Yeah.
Ryland's series was a fucking brilliant series. So
Yeah.
Brian Dallin made no negative influence on either of those series. So just proved my point.
My other theory is that actually they might pull Davina out the bag last minute, but they don't want that to be known.
Yeah, I could see it. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't hate it.
I feel like that would really excite people.
Yeah, that would probably get more viewers coming back than anyone else.
It would.
Yeah.
Because imagine if they're like, oh, it's... Who could it be? Who does Love Island?
I heard Mo Gilligan mentioned.
Yeah, I
not
heard
that he
Mo
does
Gilligan.
Love Island.
What if they're like, oh, it's the guy that does Masked Singer?
That's Mo Gilligan as well, isn't
No,
it?
he's on the panel.
Joel Dommett.
Yeah, it's Joel
or something.
Dommett.
Yeah.
I just don't think that will draw people in like Davina would.
I should think not. I do. By the way, I do like Mo Gilligan as well. I think he's quite funny,
But not for Big Brother.
No, he's not the right person.
You've got to
He's not the
really
right
care about
person.
the show. That's my thing as well.
Yeah,
and Ryland's the only one that does.
And we learned that from fucking Jamie East on bots, fucking George Lamb on bots, fucking Horn and Corden on bots. If you can remember such a
Horn
horrific
and Corden.
thing.
Sounds like a pub.
Yeah. Do you remember them fuckers? With
Yeah, I
bots?
remember. I remember that.
That was just that was just the worst.
That's when they were doing the guest presenter type thing, weren't they?
That was just an AJ Adudu. She was just terrible. I know she's
climbed the ranks.
I know
now.
she's a lot better now, but on bots she was absolutely awful.
That's also the risk that they could give someone new a chance who's not fully versed in like live TV and stuff. I think you need someone who's quite experienced.
Who was that other girl who used to do it with George Lamb?
Oh,
and
God.
everyone fucking hated her so much. I can't remember what she was called.
I always get her confused with Shabby.
I can picture her, but I can't remember her name. She was so fucking bad,
They
man.
kicked her out, didn't they?
I'm not surprised. She was terrible. Get someone out. Shit, man. Why can't we remember all this stuff?
The other person that I think no one's talking about being main presenter that would be good is Dermot.
No.
No?
Well, Dermot over like Joel Dommett or something, but
Dermot over Alison too, no?
bring back Russell Brand, imagine.
I'd love him to come back, but he's a different person.
Yeah. I'm a different person. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a different person. Ah. Well, there you go.
That's what we've got for you this
That's
week.
what we've got for you. Let's wrap it up. Follow me on Twitter, like at VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Follow BB on Blast, Twitter, Spotify, Instagram,
YouTube.
Facebook.
Read Lindsay's book.
First Aid Kit Girl. Woo! And
Send us a donation on PayPal.
send us an email at least. Give us a retweet. Give us something. Give us a 5-star review. Even though this episode ain't worth 5 stars, give it to us anyway.
Yeah, go
Pity
on.
vote.
Go on.
Sympathy vote. Hinky vote.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Hopefully we'll
Thanks.
get a better week with when the twist unfolds.
I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about next week.
Yeah, let's hope so, listeners. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.